guys, today we're going to be doing a different style vlog. I left the post recently. Maybe you guys could see it over here or over here. Maybe our editor will put it up or something. Basically asking you guys for questions that me and Maria would answer. So basically
a
Q&A. So with that, I mean, we should just get right into it, right?
Start the questions.
I guess so. So somebody on YouTube left us a comment, MV. I don't know who it is, but thank you for leaving a question. Do you have any jobs? If so, what are they? So I own a contracting or a roofing company that I branched off from my family. And I've been running it since about 4 years now. And yeah, that's the main source of income. Maria, before the pandemic.
Yeah, before the pandemic, I mean, everybody knows from watching Arranged, if you haven't, then you don't know basically what, like, the woman's side of the business of the family would be selling flowers, which I was doing, but due to the pandemic, we are not doing that anymore. Well, we haven't since...
Due to the pandemic, I think all businesses have suffered, including, I mean, my own. I mean, it's not been easy for anybody during this time, so it is what it is. I mean, all of America and all of the world is pretty much struggling at this time. It's not easy.
Yep.
Why didn't they do more seasons of Arranged with all of you guys by K Chronicles? That's a good question.
Yeah, like, it's a question that we just don't know the answer to, but...
The truth is, they were going to do a spin-off with us. They actually had a pilot episode. They were trying to call it, like, Meet the Millers or something along those lines. It just didn't work out, I guess.
Yeah.
The network went with a different option, and it is what it is. Also, season 2 of Arranged, I believe, was the last season. After that, I believe the viewership just wasn't at what they wanted, and
yeah,
it is what it is. I wish that we would have continued, but all things, I guess, come to an end. Ria H. Are you Romani Gypsy? If so, from where? I'm from Macedonia, I think that is. And I'm a Macedonian Gypsy. Where are you guys from? Well, yes, we are Roma. We are Gypsy. We're from New York. We're from the United States.
Yeah, basically born and raised in America, so I guess what we say, like, American Gypsies, I guess.
Right. You want to answer the question?
Not really. I can't see very good right now.
Oh, Maria doesn't have on her glasses.
I don't have contacts on right now.
Yeah. Alright, I'll say the question and then you can answer. Let's see. Do you guys regret being on the show or regret any behaviors you've had on the show? By Angie Berrigan.
Do I regret being on the show? I wouldn't say I regret being on the show. I mean, it was a different experience. Do I regret that it was the first day of marriage? Of course. I mean, we basically didn't have that time for ourselves. It was basically just to start recording, which put a lot of stress on us at the beginning of marriage. I mean, it's already stressful enough. We're young. We're in marriage that we think that we're ready for, when in reality we really wasn't. So that on top of it, recording for a TV show was very stressful. It was. I'm not going to say that it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was fun, yeah, but
and I think
it
at the
was
same
very
time,
stressful.
I think at the same time, the person that they portrayed me to be wasn't a great person, so I kind of didn't like that as well. Looking back on it now, I don't think that it was the best thing in the world for me. The same person, Angie Berrigan, also asks us, how often are you guys recognized when you go out? We used to be recognized more often a few years ago.
Yeah, I think definitely now it's died down. Now
it's died down. Still every now and then, I mean, if you go to the supermarket, you go to the store, you might run into a person that recognizes you. But from the beginning, it was like every other day or so when we would go out, our neighborhood people would be like, oh, you guys are the guys from Arranged, and it would be funny and everything.
Yeah.
But it's died down. I mean, the show has been, 5 years since its release, so it's been a little while. I'm going to try and get to every single question. There was like 35 questions, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to answer them all. But I'm trying to go through them all,
Try to pick maybe like the most,
not like if there's one that's better than the other, but the ones that we can definitely answer for sure, and I feel like the ones that people are interested in.
Yeah, people are interested in that, or people probably are asking maybe the same question over and over again, like different people.
Right. How did you guys come up with your kids' names?
Okay, Allison, that's her name. Her name is Allison.
That's our daughter.
That was just like, I think it was a spur of the moment kind of thing. I mean, I planned her name. As soon as I found out what she was, I had a totally different name. And then when I saw her,
I kind of
changed.
named her Allison.
He kind of picked the name. I don't know where you got it from. But
I just like the name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
If
we
you
both
remember,
like
there's a
names.
video on YouTube from
yeah,
Arranged
we
Life,
said
and they were asking us before Allie was born, what names do you want? And Allison was one of the three names that we mentioned.
I had Layla for about a really long time, but then we changed that because it just didn't look like it matched her. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but when she was born, it just didn't look like that was the name for her.
And we came up with Michael because both of our fathers are named Michael. So
we had no choice.
We had no choice.
We had no choice.
All right, let's see. How did you get cast on Arranged? Do you feel that they captured your marriage accurately? By Miriam K. So how did we get cast on Arranged? It's a really weird situation. My father's first cousin basically had his he's like a director, and he posted us on YouTube, and somehow, some way, FYI and A&E Network ended up reaching out to him and were interested in our family. One thing led to another, and contracts were signed, and we got onto the TV show. I know that's a really ultra simplified version of it, but it kind of just happened like that.
Yeah, that's
they reached out to him, he reached out to us, and they asked, is anyone getting married? Because we're doing a thing on arranged marriages, and we know that Gypsies, are involved with arranged marriages, and just so happens to be that it was time for me to get married to Maria.
And there was a second question in there.
Do you feel that they captured your marriage accurately?
I would probably definitely say no.
Yeah. I don't want to bash TV shows or anything. But,
no, it's just,
I'm not
like
saying
I
that.
said, it was very stressful, and it put more stress on us and made us react.
It
much
made us
differently
act
than
different
we
than
are
what
now.
we were different people on TV than what we are in person. I don't know if it was just because, we were younger and we seen a big camera on our face, or if it was, getting used to marriage at the same time. I think it was,
I think it was all
maybe,
the above.
it was maybe all of them combined, put us in a weird predicament, and we acted definitely differently than who we are. Let's see. All right. Wonderworld asks, how scripted was the show? I was rewatching the second episode. Okay. Oh, talking about the big slap. Okay.
Oh.
In the show, the time that I got slapped by Maria. How scripted was the show?
What's that?
Sorry if you hear my son in the background or anything else. It's also raining in the background. So how scripted was the show? The show was scripted to the point of any other reality TV show.
I guess
Meaning, they take your actual life and spice it up a little bit.
I was gonna literally say the exact word, spice it up. Add some
Because, daily life is kind of
spice.
boring.
It's boring. And you
I
need
mean,
something interesting to obviously keep it going.
So, like the part with the slap, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I don't know. Or maybe I can get in
Show's
trouble.
over.
Show's, I don't know. I signed things. I don't know if I signed
Oh.
NDAs or whatever, but who cares? Whatever. The slap was scripted. If you've seen in the commercial before when they showed her slapping, she actually smirked a little bit before she hit me. The directors came and said, okay, you guys are upset or whatever, however the situation is going. Would you be okay with Maria slapping you? And I was like, yeah, go for it, whatever. So Maria went for it. And so not everything you see on TV is real. The slap was real, but the motive behind the slap wasn't really there.
Just kind of like an idea.
Anam Fatima says, are you guys in touch with the other couples from the show? No.
Not anymore. I think more at the beginning.
We
sort of
talked to
but-
Ragini and Viral 3-4 years ago. Actually, her sister, or I forgot if was it her sister or his sister,
I think that was his
Pyle,
sister. Yeah, that was his sister.
talked to my mom and dad not too long ago, 4 or 5 months ago. Checked in on us. I haven't talked to Josh or Megan in a long time. Yeah, I mean, we all went our separate ways. We were, you know, cast on a TV show together, and you know,
Yeah.
I think that that's what we had in common. You know, being, you know, an arranged marriage and being cast together on the same show. But
And I guess everybody went their separate
yeah,
ways.
everybody
but
did their
hopefully
thing. I
everybody's
believe
doing
that
well.
Ragini and Viral have twins, from what I heard.
Very
I
well.
believe that Josh and Megan have a baby. I'm not sure if they have another one, but I wish them all the best, and hope that you know, everybody's good, especially during these times. Which leads us into the second question by Anam Fatima. How did y'all spend your quarantine, and how has the pandemic impacted your lives? And I said y'all because she wrote y'all. Because I don't say y'all, we're from New York. You can go ahead.
How did it affect our life? I mean, probably the same way it affected everybody else. It was very hard, especially with two young kids that they want to go out, they want to have fun, and it's hard to explain to them that, you know, we can't go to a park, we can't go to any kind of amusement parks right now, everything is closed, you can't come with us to a supermarket, and maybe that's just me being overprotective, over paranoid. I mean, I know there's probably other people that will take their kids because they have no choice at a supermarket and everything, and that's perfectly fine as long as you just, you know, keep them safe, masks and everything. But I would more prefer either to leave them in the car with their dad, or
Basically,
we're basically just not going anywhere. And
we've been homebound for 1 year due to the fact that I've had family members that unfortunately have passed from COVID, and it kind of impacted our lives in a way that I guess, for a lack of a better word, we're kind of scarred. We don't know whether or not it's worth taking the kids to a park, taking the kids wherever, to Six Flags, to Sesame Place, which is water parks or amusement parks.
Possible.
So we basically have cooped up in the house and not done anything.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our next question. I had it right here. By Mindy Sparks. Do you guys still live with your parents? As you could see, this is not my... No, but I mean, would they know?
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't know
because they
No,
don't
they
even
wouldn't
know that
know.
your
Yeah.
family even bought a house or anything.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
right. You're right. Well,
'Cause that
long
was
story
after.
short, my mom and dad are not here, so we've moved out recently. We got ourselves an apartment for myself, Maria, and the babies, and yeah, I think it's about time. I mean, I'm almost going to be 25 years old, so I think it was time for us to move out.
Yeah,
The house was, I mean, my mom and dad bought a beautiful house in Queens, but the house got smaller. Due to the fact, I mean, there is another question that will lead into this by Miriam K. How is Jimmy and Peter? Why did the house get smaller? Because Jimmy and Peter both got married.
And have kids.
and
now,
have
too,
kids.
So.
Peter has a beautiful baby boy named Logan. Maybe I can get a picture or something and put him on the screen or something. And a beautiful baby girl named Noelle. And Jimmy just had a baby.
Yes.
He is what, 2 or 3 weeks old?
I think he's
three weeks old.
Yeah, he's 3 weeks old.
His name is Anthony, so he's named after my grandfather. So the house got small, so we had to kind of move
Yeah,
out.
definitely way too many kids in one house, and there was just not enough space, so we moved out, and I mean, we're happy and we're thankful for our blessings.
Let's see if there's any more questions. Do you know any gypsies who have split up, and are the gypsies looked at differently if their marriage doesn't work out? By Samantha Lothar. Yeah, we know gypsies that have split up that were arranged. I mean, it's a weird subject. People get married and sometimes it doesn't work out and they split up. Do people look at them differently? No. I mean, depending on what happened, depending on the situation, everything is always situational. I've had some family members that have split up before it happens.
Sometimes it happens. What are we gonna do?
But you try your best to stick it out and make it work. Let's see if there's anything else. Does Christian still bite his nails?
Nice.
Unfortunately, I do. And I believe that that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a few more questions, but you know, they're pretty much the same thing, repetitive, repeating the other questions. If you guys want another video like this, let us know. Leave us some comments down below. And
I guess let us know what you would like to see on this channel. I don't know.
We're going to be doing some more challenges, more daily vlogs, more hopefully more Q&As if that's something you guys want. The channel has just started, so can't wait to be making more videos for you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your comments down below. Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.